go through each requirements and let's make a plan कि अपन कैसे कर सकते हैं ये सब. But before that, can you just like to introduce yourself? Like, what are you doing right now? Are you a student or doing a full-time job? Blah blah blah.
Okay, great. So myself, Saurabh Purbia, and I'm a computer science engineering graduate. So since 2016, I was into computers and I was very enthusiastic about technology, just technology. And at that time, Geo just flew away. So it started my thing into internet, into technology and everything. So I started my own YouTube channel. I used to put out things on like कुछ भी टेक्नोलॉजी के हैक्स, फोन में यूआई कैसे चेंज करना है, कस्टम यूआईज कैसे इंस्टॉल करना है, समथिंग अराउंड दैट. तो वहां से आई स्टार्टेड गेटिंग इनटू टेक एंड वहां से आई गॉट कि मुझे इंजीनियरिंग साइड पे जाना है. आई वांट टू बिल्ड प्रोडक्ट्स एंड एवरीथिंग. तो I grew my channel like 2 years. I prepared for JEE also. So with that thing, I grew my channel for around 20k something subscribers. But then due to community guidelines, it just deleted from YouTube due to some uncertain guidelines. I don't know. But it was like something it sparked myself कि हाँ मुझे इसमें कुछ करना है. तो वहाँ से I get into a engineering college. So I did my engineering computer science in engineering. वहाँ से I started coding, but in the first semester of on my college I was like कि मुझे नहीं करनी coding. Then because मैंने YouTube चैनल में बहुत एडिटिंग किया था, बहुत थंबनेल्स डिजाइन किया था. I was something जिसको like पूरे कॉलेज में डिजाइन इसको ही आता है. So I started designing for various clubs and everything. So वो 4 सालों में like I have designed everything. Brochures से लेके college events तक, everything. But in first year, one of my college mate who was my senior, who has a startup called EF Polymers, तो वो बहुत initial stage पे थे. And one more startup called SplexQ, वो एक एजेंसी थी, क्रिएटिव एजेंसी. सो दे बोथ स्टार्टेड टू ग्रो. दे वर इन देयर फाइनल इयर्स बट आई वाज इन माय फर्स्ट ईयर. सो वो दोनों ग्रो करना स्टार्ट किए थे, बट दे नीडेड टू बिल्ड अ टीम. सो वहां से आई स्टार्टेड टू गेट कनेक्ट विद देम एंड वहां से मैंने उनके साथ काम करना शुरू किया. सो फॉर माय फर्स्ट 2 years and 3 years of my college, I worked with 2 building startups. तो उनकी कोर टीम में I was there. And then in second year, COVID happened. So everyone was at home. So I started freelancing. I worked with around 30-40 different companies around their design and everything. और तब भी मुझे UI कुछ चीज मालूम चला था. Then I took, in 2021, I took growth school का सप्तऋषि का course, UI design का. And I was like कि हाँ ये चीज मेरे को अच्छे से आती है, तो I can go into this thing. So I started doing that, and then I started कि हाँ मैंने बहुत freelance किया है, but I saw कि freelance पे I can get projects, but deliver करने के लिए I do not have time that much. तो उस समय I took a job also. So I was working with a startup called Tavaga. So वहाँ पे it is a fintech company, so it started to grow also. So वहाँ पे भी I was a initial designer, and then I took that company from like almost they were initial days, and now they are running at a good level. We have a team of around 20 people. And then I thought ki nahi, I want to do something of myself. So I started an agency, Creative Upay. So initially I was the only founder and the only member who was running everything. But then I started to delegate things, and abhi we have a team of 6 members. So so I'm full-time running my agency Creative Upay. So in my agency, we have worked with around 50-60 clients, and we have delivered around 300 projects, all like combining UIs, products, and website design, landing pages, and some graphics, social medias, and everything.
And just one more thing. Do you have the development team as well?
Yeah, so I have currently 2 developers. So we have not really hired them full time, but we hired them for project basis because we do not have much projects around development. So we have a React developer, we have a Python developer, and HTML, CSS, JavaScript who know React will be very much familiar with the basics of web development.
So you all understood the concept, right? What I'm talking about. what this project is all about, right? Shravani, Farah, individually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So do you have any time set that we're gonna sit and brainstorm?
So all the calls, we four people and maybe some external people are going to join us. We are going to do the brainstorming, and every works is going to be dedicated. Like I'm going to create a specific task milestones for all of you, and we are going to have regular meets. It don't need, like, if you don't know UI UX, that's okay. There's different sectors of it to think, to plan the logics as a student. What are problems you feel, right? To find
Right.
the testability issues and blah blah blah. You can contribute in there. It's not going to be a tough project if all the elements are cleared out, data points we have been shortlisted. Then it's not going to be a too tough to draw all those things on a canvas.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And you also know my expertise level, so I think you're gonna be the judge of that. Yeah, and I'm very much interested for a starter project. This seems quite good.
Perfect. And what about you, Shravani?
So yeah, that sounds an interesting idea. This is something we all have faced. This issue we all have faced, and we like to give our pain points, and according to that, we can design this app. So yeah, I'm interested in this.
So right now I'm going to share the screen. Let's do a bit brainstorming. You can share it, right?
Yes.
So let's give the project name as STUNXT. So you saw the video, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to highlight 3 more features, or let's say 5 important basic features, which I would like to highlight?
Okay, so first one would be the portal where they can get about internships, about events happening, and college leaderboard.
Internship, okay. College leaderboard, that's yep.
Or you can say internships or hiring portal. I don't know. They were also hiring for full-time jobs.
Hiring, okay.
College leaderboard, internships, or might be possible they create their admin panel, which college will be using.
Admin panel for the college administrators. Yep. Cool. Now let's okay, got it. Let's try to visualize it as let's try to visualize it as per the user. Since you were just passed out, right? You just passed out from the college. In the college, there's a lot of there's a lot of fan fiesta, or those cultural events are there. So we usually build some committees like fundraising committees and blah blah blah, and we have to approach to other parties physically, offline, or some through other mediums, right? There's no reliable platform for those things. So वहाँ पे we are trying to solve this problem.
Okay.
So what are the problems coming during that time? So this is what ideal problem is. Let's talk about fan fiesta or annual cultural event.
Annual fest, yeah.
Event. In this event, what type of problems we face? So first
Okay. I guess first problem would be selecting the team.
Selecting the team.
Okay. Then would be funds, obviously. Sponsorships, yeah, funding, management is done. Events, marketing.
Events marketing, okay.
Planning or execution, I guess, which is kind of you can say ki जो टीम सेलेक्ट हुई है उनका आपस में कम्युनिकेशन या फिर जिससे बायसिंग ना हो.
Call some guests and something.
Yes.
So finding guests, reaching out to guests, I would say.
Reaching out,
to guests, celebrators, so-called celebrators. What else? Managing internal operations. So yeah, managing internal operations, right?
Prices.
Say it again.
Like price or what we say.
Rise, you said? Rise.
No, price.
Right.
Final price distributions and everything.
Okay. Internal financials. Operations. So
it can be into operations, yeah.
Finances, team execution. Okay, so Fada, you there, right?
Yeah.
No. Hey Fada, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. So we are trying to solve a problem here. The problem is in the college, right? If you've been to college, so you know we organize cultural events and a lot of different type of events. So during that thing, we have couple of problems we used to face as a students, like selecting the team, funding team sponsorships. We used to organize all those festivals, right? And we have to reach out to guests, celebrities. We have to manage the internal operations. There is no right now reliable platform which can help us in order to create a cluster of the colleges right now, right? So we are trying to solve a problem. We are trying to create a common platform which can further be in future used as a industry standard for all these operations. Like if you gotta have, like, suppose XYZ college is in Bangladesh, I don't know being in India like how good that college is in all those respective industry standards, but many of the students, they can set a parameter, and collaborating with those colleges through our platform are going to make it as smooth as it can be.
Okay, yeah.
In the further level, we can introduce some of the monetization and some of the different gamification features. Like even the more active a college will be or the students will be in that platform, we are going to create some monetization features in this thing, right? Like we can have a lot of different things. We are open to brainstorming. So this is what we are trying to solve right now. This is what the concept Stunxt is all about. Now, here we are discussing it like in the annual cultural events, what are problems as a student we used to face. So we are just trying to come on a solution, right? All the problems, whatever you face, just point me out. Yes, order. Let's start again.
So managing internal operations, one would be managing attendee list or who the attendees would be.
And also, like, you have to talk about the finances with, I don't know about India, but here we have to talk to our teachers and all. We have to report back to them whatever we decide on.
Gotcha. So maybe we can do
a relation, kind of point of contact between the admin and the team.
Here team executions were there, right? Team executions means coordination between hierarchies.
Yeah. And if there is like any kind of accommodation option, there could be a thing which is accommodation management.
Okay, accommodation is going to be not in the colleges, but
separately.
Okay. Gotcha.
And also, someone needs to make sure that all the regulations are held. Like we go by the rules of the college.
Gotcha. So we can include it in manage internal operations. Rules and regulations. Keep an eye on. Keep an eye on rules and Regulations. Now what else? Finances is there. Okay. Now in this manage internal operations, I am going to create one more field as different sub departments.
Yeah.
Now under these different sub departments, there are going to be, let's put the finances in this thing itself. Cultural events.
Cultural of
Yeah. And
on ground operations,
ground operations. Perfect.
marketing, design, I guess.
Yeah. For sure. Marketing and design team.
PR, public relations.
Let's include it in this.
Yeah.
And let's include the sponsorship in it as well.
Yeah.
Where is it? Sponsorship. Okay, yeah. Yep.
I guess funding team and sponsorships could be in finances.
No, marketing team will bring the raw funds, and then how
Okay.
the funds should get distributed, right?
Okay.
That's going to be under the finances. Marketing and designs. Okay. Ground operations, cultural events.
Outreach team.
Yeah.
Outreach for attendees, or might be possible.
Outreach, you said.
Okay. Outreaching for more candidates or more attendees. Kind of marketing, you can say, but external, yeah.
Communication. External operations. External operations, and in there we can include the celebrities. Where is it? Where's the celebrities? Okay, cool. Reach out to guests, and yeah, even accommodation can be under external operations.
One head of all department would be there, like you can say hierarchically top positions, head of every department, leadership.
Yeah. Operations. Legal and operation is more of like the class monitors.
Okay. Yeah.
And the head of department. Okay, fair enough. With each these departments, there will be a
kind of head committee where every department would be a representative from every department would be there to managing everything.
Individual head committees for all these things, and other than different sub departments and blah blah blah. Further, what do you think? Anything else you want to add?
Okay, why not we try to go from a perspective we are trying to design an event now. So what else we will do on the spot? Like, let's think of a event we want to do a cultural event in our college. So we'll first definitely try to be in touch with our college committees, जो कि अपनी head of department, teachers and everything. We'll finalize the name, everything, that thing. We'll build a team around it. So we'll build a department initially. Finance सबसे important. Finance, outreach, internal activities जो कि होंगी. We can also do one thing कि cultural events के अलावा और भी events हो सकते हैं. So event would be a category and subcategory would be cultural, technical, maybe more.
Got it. Let's do it like this way. There is an app we are trying to solve, right? In this app, let's say annual cultural event theme. I think we can delete this thing. Under this app, cultural event is whole portal. We just created this flow. And the
Okay.
flow is going to be, what are the purposes? A college wants to collab with another college, or
Okay.
people are going to use our app.
Hmm.
So one thing, if anyone wants to know about some insights, right, about any colleges, they can download our app. So if as an user want to know insights about any college, this is one of the selling point for our app.
Okay.
Other thing can be, if want to collab with other colleges, in what terms we are going to decide. Other thing can be,
Any company would also be interested in collaborating with colleges.
yeah, placement things. Sorry,
Bless you.
placement things, right? Yeah,
Partnerships, maybe.
partnerships. Partnerships, sponsorships, and even hackathon and designathon. A lot
Yeah.
of this.
Hmm.
So ships.
Okay.
Placements. Placements and
Internships.
yeah, internships. That's right.
Maybe promotional activities. If there is any kind of event, DJ night, or anything which can, yeah. So any celebrity will.
Sales, basically.
Yeah.
What thing? Say it again. Hello, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say it again.
Oh, I was talking about sales. So just
Oh,
to sum it up.
gotcha. Sales, right? Yep. Makes sense. Yeah, we can include it. Like, promotional events will bring the sales. Even if there is someone who wants to promote, like suppose if we are going to create our this app,
Hmm.
we want to promote this to the students, right?
Hmm.
If there would exist something like this platform earlier, then that could be a potential candidate as well. So yeah, promotional events that can be there. Now, okay, these are something a external body wants to connect with our app. Now let's
Hmm.
talk about if the internal, like how internal candidates can use our app itself.
Okay. Internally, a student
Yeah.
would be our user, so that can be used for collaborating with different students to create a project. Like different skill sets could collaboration would be one thing.
Collab to, yeah, collaborations. Collab to
Collab
attack.
for different projects or tasks. Yeah. Internet students can hire to use to manage clubs,
Yeah,
college clubs.
clubs. That's a good point to manage clubs. Yeah.
Mm,
Uh, Maybe attendance and all. We can have some sort of attendance management system in future. We can force the colleges to use ours. Like all those biometrics and everything is
mm.
there. But
Attendance could be in even in classes and in other activities like clubs or club meetings. Oh yeah, that could be one.
fair enough. Clubs, classes, events. So collab to do the task to manage club. Attendance management.
Mentorship,
Say it again.
mentorship. Like if there's a very big college, let's suppose IIT Roorkee is there, and I want to connect to any metallurgy department professor, I won't be able to directly connect to him. So if I don't know what faculty is there in metallurgy, I would not be able to.
Mentorship. Fair enough. Alumni.
Yeah, but alumni portals are there for every colleges separately, I guess.
Is it that active?
Yeah, I know a company even for my college, I have talked to several companies who manage and create alumni portals for them.
Alumni portal, I think, just connects the alumni, right? But what about the
Yeah.
current ongoing first year students?
No, I don't exactly know the name, but there's a company who manage everything around alumni, even doing alumni events, alumni meets, updating portfolios, updating new members. They take some amount of money from the college and they manage it all for them.
Okay. So,
Vavo, I guess, would be the name.
no worries. Let's have it for now. We can.
Yeah.
An internal mentorship, alumni portal.
Resources, timetable, or any notes sharing, is it will be helpful.
Resources. Um, yeah, resource sharing we can do. Okay. Resource, note sharing. Friends and all. Let's make it a Facebook type thing as well. Friendships, chats, blah blah blah. Those
Hmm.
common chit chats. Friends, do we want to make it a community type, something like people can share their photos, ideas, typical social media
Maybe,
thing?
but I don't think it would be more of a social media use case. If anyone wants to connect to anyone, they will definitely try to go on Instagram and connect, not on this thing.
Suppose if
I agree with that. And also, there would be like a platform for inappropriate messages also. So I think keeping
यहाँ
it
पे
low
उनके
is
लिए एक restriction हो सकता है because it's a official college kind of application. वो ये भी like mind में होता है कि data could be leaked और कोई
Yeah.
admin हमें देख रहा होगा, so they will not use it for friend circle or chatting.
Okay, okay.
For direct connections like personalized message के लिए तो नहीं use करेंगे. Maybe in terms of professional कि they want to get in touch with any senior for any project or something, internships. Maybe that could be use case.
Okay, suppose if you are going to create clubs, we said, right? There will be internal clubs. So how you want those club members to communicate in between each other? What
Isn't there like club emails in your country? Like for
I
us,
guess moreover clubs are meant to be run on WhatsApp.
What about you, Fada?
I think we communicate through emails a lot more than WhatsApp or other platforms. Yeah, every club in our colleges have their separate emails. And they are on their college official website. So that's how
So
it works.
suppose if in a club there are 20 people, right? So do you want all the 20 peoples? Like I have to ping Fada, right? Hey sub, what are you doing? Where are you? So I have to mail this text to you, or
That's why I'm saying, because especially in India, in wherever I've been into several IITs. I've been in my college also. Most of the communication is made on WhatsApp until it's very professional or official. Even nowadays, official communications are also in terms of WhatsApp communities, because I have been chatting for my final year project to many of the um, faculty members. So they were like, if we send out a mail to our class, most of the people won't be very aware to turn on the notifications for email or any other applications or anything. WhatsApp is one thing they are using in and out. So if there is very important, like there is no lecture tomorrow, there is a holiday, the first thing any faculty would be preferring would be WhatsApp to communicate. Emails would be the second thing. But yeah, the very fast and easy communication is WhatsApp, because it is very accessible, very easy to communicate.
formal chats, informal chats. Obviously, if we have to forward it something like we find out some budgets for the finances,
Yeah.
we can't
Then
send the screenshot
yeah.
to the authorities, right? We have to
Yeah.
draft a proper mail.
Yeah.
Formal chats, informal chats. Formal chats, mail is still going to act. Informal chats. Right now they are using WhatsApp, but since we are making our this platform, I think
I think moreover, what rather than just chatting option, we should give them a mood board or a design board like Whimsical to plan out their whole year for the club. They want to plan out activities for their club, so that could be one thing they will be using for.
that can be an option. Mood board, yeah. Okay, yeah. I just want them to be on a common platform to do some.
Yeah, but for one-on-one conversation, is that
One-on-one, there will be, even in groups. I don't feel like this, turning their hands from WhatsApp to a different platform just for communication, which is very informal, would be very difficult.
You know the Discord, right?
Yeah,
In Discord, there is like this common channels are there, voice
yeah.
channels where we can like anyone
Hmm.
can join that and blah blah
Hmm.
blah. We are just
Hmm.
speaking, everyone is speaking, and we just leave the group.
Hmm.
Maybe we can have something like there was an app which got famous. I don't know, but
Yeah,
उसमें
it
बोलते
was
like voice
Clubhouse.
clubhouse. That's
Clubhouse.
right. Maybe we can instead of going through chats and all, let's have it voice feature.
That makes sense. Group calling, you can say, or
Yeah.
even in different channels or rooms, they can create different rooms to chat alongside.
Yeah, because moving them from WhatsApp to here, trust me, it's going to be difficult. Like,
Yeah.
WhatsApp is way more convenient right now.
Hmm.
But if we are going to have something more funny, more
More,
gamification
yeah.
in the chats, in the voicing thing, we might able to.
Hmm.
Let's have it. Let's have this option Clubhouse, and we can do the brainstorming.
Even if in chatting option, um, having more lingos or stickers or kind of elements which are very, common for a club to communicate. Like, agar club mein hai, then there will be more talk of events, activities. तो अगर उस रिलेटेड कोई एलिमेंट्स या फिर कोई चीज अपन ऑलरेडी उसमें एम्बेड करेंगे, लाइक देयर इज अ मीम पैक या फिर स्टिकर पैक जो ऑलरेडी चैट में है, जो कि सिर्फ क्लब लिंगोज को टारगेट करता हुआ, सो दे विल यूज दैट फॉर कि हाँ, आज लेट सपोज कि most of the time club में there is no involvement of a faculty member, so it's more of a student driven clubs. In like most of the colleges there will be a head of department for any club, but involvement is from the college side. There are many student coordinator or student leader for any club, so they will be leading the club. So let's suppose कि if there is anything कि ये तो आज टीचर बन रहा था, so that is something lingo of any club member who is gonna communicate. So वैसे common elements जो कि clubs को majorly use करते, clubs में use करते, that would be one thing which they will come for. But informally they will use WhatsApp only.
I see. I see. Kind of like high typing. High.
Yeah.
Okay. We can have it actually. So let's have. You know, custom lingo stickers. Gotcha. Cool. Okay, so this is a way, like attendance management, the way to interact. This is how the internal students are going to use our app for. Now, internal mentorship, alumni product. These things we are going to come on the later phase. But
Okay.
this is something. We'll have to do a task. Maybe we can have this mood board. Sorry. Okay, yeah, we'll have to do a task. We also have to have it. Mood board.
For collaborative tasks, we can ask them for their skill sets, like what their preference is to collaborate. Like, I want to collaborate with a JavaScript developer, so I can ask for any preferences. Ki yes, I want to work with these peoples, and they can connect within their preferences. Like, I want to collaborate with any JavaScript developer, any other JavaScript developer is looking for designer. So we both can get connected automatically, or something algorithm would be there which connects or suggests kind of thing.
Gotcha. Makes sense. So internal students is there, portal is there. Okay, this is how. Okay. So we see, right? We just saw, right? As a college student, this is all the use cases I'm gonna use this app. As external
Okay.
party, this is how I might be able to use this app. If I'm a normal user or if I belong to any company or recruiting team,
Yeah.
I can do these type of things. And as a college, now here's a third use case. As a college, if I want to say IITs are there, right? There's a lot of different IITs courses, MIT courses are there, which they sell on Coursera and other platforms. I want
They
to.
can have it on their personal platforms.
That's right. So let's create a new things for colleges. To sell their, sorry.
Even for events, I forget to mention one thing. Events usually have their merchandises or items to sell.
That's a really great idea, man. Hold on, boy. Okay, yeah. Events. Merchandise, e-commerce stuff. Then here comes a whole different type of thing, this e-commerce thing, right? We can allow the users to sell any of their artworks to promote their maybe startups or business, right? Like
Yeah. We can also have a portal where internal college startups can mention or promote themselves.
in IITs and all, there is like different startup funds, 50 lakhs or something, right? Used to. We can help the people to like people will show their concept and people and other students are going to fund them.
It mostly will come into clubs, because in clubs there is a e-cell which all manages all these things of funding, managing startups and everything.
Thought of funding culture. Let's have it for now. Crowdfunding. Yeah, crowdfunding for different type of thing. Like many of the times people used to say, right, we are raising the funds for blah blah blah. Gotcha. I got it. Cool. So I think this is more than enough for now to get an idea how this project is going to go ahead. Perfect.
So yeah, so what will be the time and all? Like how will be collaborating?
Okay, so the overall project is going to be a long project, right? And for the commercials, for the prices and all, I'm going to have another call for it with the client, so we can discuss on those numbers. That's not going to be an issue. But for now, on a normal basis, I'm going to allocate different milestones and different particular tasks in each week, and I will be expecting you to complete those tasks. And
Okay.
those tasks is not from designing or something, like whatever you are good with. If you are good with this thinking, if you are good with finding the bugs in the current designs, that's okay. I just want your contribution, like think like a student in this thing, right? I want you to work on the UX part more than UI part. UI part we are going to revamp in the next phase, but right now let's make the complete flow. The flow is where I need a team for, not for the UI part. Make sense?
Okay, good.
No, cool. We can find a team, like or we can find a time, whichever time you all are comfortable with, evening, morning, blah blah blah, and we can schedule 1 hour meet in every 2 days or something. We can find a way, but this is how it's going to be like. Right? Keep you posted, and yeah, Saurabh, you are in, Farah, you are in, and Shavani, you are in for this project. Boom. Thanks guys for joining. We'll keep you updated. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Have a
Thank you
good day,
very
guys.
much. Bye. Have a good day.
Have a good day all.